Good day, everyone. Myself, Anutama, and I am going to explain on the topic multi-terminal HVDC systems, which is commonly known as MTDC systems. Let us see what is MTDC. A multi-terminal HVDC systems has more than two converter stations in which some of them are acting as rectifiers and others as inverters. The simplest way of building an MTDC system from an existing two terminal system is to introduce tappings. Parallel operation of converters and bipoles can also be viewed as multi-terminal operation. MTDC is a DC equivalent of a AC grid which will have DC transmission network connecting more than two AC bar DC converter stations. Next, let us see why MTDC. The need for active network connection at both the ends, its inability to reverse the direction of current flow, and its susceptibility to commutation failures have been the downsides of a classical HVDC system. VSC HVDC, a recent arrival in the arena of a high voltage technology, has eliminated all the mentioned drawbacks of classical HVDC. It has attracted attention for developing multi-terminal HVDC systems. This image shows a classical HVDC converter station. In this, there is a AC bus bar and it has shunt capacitors or any other reactive equipment and some AC filters. It is then connected to a converter which is again connected to a smoothing reactor, a DC filter as well as a control system. These all together are again connected to a transmission line or cable. Next, let us see about MTDC. The task of extending two-terminal system to multi-terminal system is not that trivial. The complexities of control and protection increases. The use of HVDC breakers is generally required in MTDC systems. With recent advances in the emerging technology of VSC HVDC transmission, the application of MTDC system is becoming more attractive than before. Let us see about types of MTDC. MTDC broadly is classified into two types, that is series and parallel. The parallel system is again further subdivided into two categories, that is radial and mesh. This image shows a series connected MTDC system and this image shows a parallel radial connected MTDC system and this image shows a parallel MTDC system of mesh type. Let us see in detail about the series systems and parallel systems. Let us first see about series system. In a series connected system, the current is set by one converter station and is common for all the stations. The remaining stations operate at constant angle or voltage control. In order to minimize the reactive power requirements and the losses in valve damper circuits, the normal operating values of firing angles may be adjusted using tap changer control. At all times, the sum of the voltages across the rectifier stations must be larger than sum of the voltages across inverter station. In case of drop in the voltage at the current controlling rectifier station, the inverter with larger current reference takes over the current control. Let us see about the parallel system. As we know, there are two types, a radial and a mesh system. A radial system is one in which the disconnection of one segment of transmission would result in interruption of power from one or more converter stations. In a mesh system, the removal of one link would not result in a disruption provided the remaining links are capable of carrying the required power but with increased losses. Evidently, a mesh system can be more reliable than a radial system. So, at many cases, a mesh system is only commonly used. Let us see a small comparison between series and parallel system. High speed reversal of power is possible in series without mechanical switching. The valve voltage rating in a series system is related to the power rating, while the current rating in a parallel connected system is related to power. Insulation coordination is a problem in series system as the voltage along the line varies. There are increased losses in the lines and valves in series as the voltage along the line varies. There are increased losses in the line and valves in comparison to the parallel system in series systems. Let us see some of the problems of MTDC systems. Operation of small inverter taps connected to weak AC systems. Integration of existing HVDC converter station in MTDC systems without major modifications in control. Evaluation of communication, reactive power and filtering requirements. Power and reactive power modulation strategies in MTDC systems. There are many advantages and disadvantages of MTDC systems. Let us first see about the advantages of an MTDC system. The power reversal in a converter is achieved by current reversal, which is easily arranged by control action without using mechanical switches. There is no problem of communication failures. It can even supply passive loads. Loads are always of two types, that is active loads and passive loads. MTDC systems can even supply passive loads. The use of PWM, which is commonly known as pulse width modulation, eliminates low frequency harmonics and simple AC filters can be supplied. High speed reversal of power is possible. Overall efficiency of the system increases. There are many economical and environmental advantages too. Let us see about some of the disadvantages of MTDC systems. Large smoothing reactors may be required to help in the recovery of small inverter from AC faults. The speed of recovery of entire MTDC systems depends upon the recovery of small tap. As we said, the MTDC system is based on the tapping, so that if we need a recovery of entire MTDC system, it needs a recovery of that small tappings. It is necessary to consider the effect of mode shift and develop additional protection sequence, particularly for faults in DC line. Multi-terminal systems are difficult to realize using line commutated systems. Let us see some of the potential applications of MTDC systems. Bulk power transmission from several remote generating stations to several load centers. Asynchronous interconnection between adjacent power systems. A MTDC system for interconnection is more flexible and economical than employing several two-terminal DC links, reinforcing of an AC network which is heavily loaded. And this is all about MTDC systems. In this, I have explained what is an MTDC systems, the types of MTDC, and the advantages, disadvantages, and the application of MTDC systems. Thank you.